35, a junior at 43-5. McDowell, a junior at 47-2, making his first appearance at the state meet. As we take a look back, Zach McLeod from Ogden, we said we were going to keep an eye on him. He lost his first-round match to Tanner Heberlin from Belmont Clemmy, 13-2 major decision for Heberlin. So McLeod will bump to the backside and take on Dylan Mueller from Central Springs in the consolation round, as it was either lose and take on Mueller or win and take on Carter Happel. So he's going to go to the backside and wrestle Mueller. McDowell is up over on mat number 4, taking on Dante Arzani from Interstate 35. Coming up at 195, we'll have Griffin Sabalka from East Buchanan, as he'll be taking on Chaz Clark of Pleasantville, who's a sophomore at 37-2.
Well, gentlemen, Alec McDowell out to a good start there. Very nice single leg takedown. He jumped in on Dante Arzani, picked up the single, got the leg out, hit him with a nice trip. Now he's got a chicken wing on the right side. And so that's a good start when you can get that first takedown and then go right to work with a pinning combination. That is a good confidence builder. Arzani, no slouch here, 43-5, unranked. McDowell ranked third, the weight class 182. In Class 1A at 47-2, wrestling his 50th match of the year, trying to go 48-2, and joining Henderson and Cleve on the front side of this bracket. We'll see them at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning again for breakfast at the well. Jamie Vasky and Zach will have it for you in that second round match. Nice tilt by Alec McDowell as he's going to pick up 3. Let's see if he got the 3 count. He did get the 3 count. He's got a double chicken wing. He's got Arzani in trouble right now. 34 seconds. McDowell trying to end this thing early, showing some strength there. So he's got Arzani tied up, twisted, that double chicken wing. And Zach McCool, you know what that feels like. That was one of your textbook moves, that double chicken wing. You know how good that feels to have that wrapped up and have your opponent on their back.
Yeah, he's got to do a better job of just sitting that butt through it and arching your back there, and it really flattens out. He's allowing him to stay on his head, but once you get that locked up, there's no getting out of that as long as you keep it tight.
Well, sometimes you can get it too tight, and you pinch those shoulder blades together so tight that you can't get them flat. And McDowell was in that situation right there. But I tell you what, a great first period, great takedown, nice double chicken wing, and Arzani gets up, and this Arzani is put together, guys.
I tell you what, you talked about wrestlers by the end of the week having black eyes and bruises all over. Arzani might have one from the first period of that one, as McDowell, and trying to get him flat on his back, was trying to scoop the head with his leg. Well, I think he got a couple knees into the face of Arzani, and while he was underneath. So, and get a caution against Arzani here, as McDowell will choose down to start the second.
We'll be spying our crowd because McDowell's at the bottom of the 182-pound bracket here, and Griffin Sabalka is in the middle of that 195. So if our timing works out, guys, we'll have McDowell, and then we'll be able to go right to Sabalka. Second period underway. McDowell will choose down, comes right up to a nice stand-up, splits the hands of Arzani, and he takes a 6-0 lead. 145 and counting, period number 2. Arzani very heavy from the hips down, big legs, big hips, and McDowell not having any problem with that. McDowell reaches in, grabs an ankle. Ankle picks Arzani. Let's see if he can turn this into 2. He does. Climbs the body of Arzani, picks up another takedown, 8-0. I like to see guys, once they get that lead, some guys will sit on that lead and milk the clock. But McDowell has done a great job staying after it. Side by side, very good. Thank you, Jamie. Sabalka and Chaz Clark from Pleasantville. He's a sophomore at 37-2. They'll be side by side, so we'll be able to spy both of those together. 8-0, the junior from Maquoketa Valley, trying to advance into tomorrow's quarterfinals. He takes a chicken wing on the right side, trying to scoop that left arm. He's got Arzani broken back down. Now an underhook. Chicken wing on the right side, underhook on the left side. Now a half Nelson on the left side. He's going to jump over. Let's see if he can turn Arzani. Guy goes, switches directions one more time. He's got a chicken wing with a half Nelson, and he gets a little high with Arzani. He's going to pick up a 1-point escape. And 42 seconds to go to neutral.
Over on mat number 3, it's going to, as you mentioned, Griffin Sabalka from East Buchanan taking on Chaz Clark from Pleasantville, and that's Clark out with a quick 2-point takedown. as they're going to go out of bounds. A minute 44 left to go in this first period as Clark, the sophomore from Pleasantville, 37-2. Sabalka, senior, at 36-10 for the Buccaneers, as Clark quickly goes to that wing on the left side, looking to lock it up. Minute 30 left to go first period, as Sabalka flat out on the mat right now, trying to build his base. He's got his elbows up, now up to his base, and he's going to come up to his feet, gets hand control, but Clark, very physical, is going to slam Sabalka back down to the mat with a minute 22 left to go in this first period. As Sabalka trying to build his base. He's back up, rear sitting position, and they go out of bounds. A minute 12 left to go. Chaz Clark of Pleasantville with a 2-0 lead.
Well, that was a good end of the second period for Arzani, guys, as he came to an escape. And then McDowell had a long single shot that missed the mark, and Arzani hit McDowell with a go-behind. So it's 8-3 right now. We're going to start the third, and Arzani's going to choose down.
Sabalka up to his feet again, but like we said, a very physical Chaz Clark just lifted and returned him back down to the mat. Now Sabalka flat out on the mat. 50 seconds left to go in this first period. And Sabalka doing a good job of building his base, but every time he's come up to his base, it's been a lift and return by Clark. And now Clark trying to get a bar arm out on the right side. It's Sabalka up to his feet again. He's going to turn in and face Clark and pick up a one-point escape. 2-1, 30 seconds left to go first period. And Chaz Clark of Pleasantville with that 2-1 lead. So they're back to their feet. A throw by attempt by Sabalka as Clark is going to fight it off. And they're tied up. Now they break away. 15 seconds left to go first period. And so Sabalka, after giving up that takedown to start this match, has closed the gap. It's 2-1, and it looks like that's how we're going to go to the second period here at 195 pounds.
Well, back to McDowell's match, Jamie. Arzani took down to start the third period, and McDowell's got a cross body right in with 1 minute left to go. It's 8-3 in favor of the junior from Maquoketa Valley. Tight waist. There's a sit-out turn-in by Arzani. He's going to pick up one. Now he tries the neck wrench with McDowell, and McDowell's going to body lock Arzani, and off the edge of the mat they go. So we talked about that sitting on the lead, and we've got blood, so somebody will go to the corner.
Chaz Clark's choice to start the second. He's going to go down underneath, and he's going to pick up a one-point escape, so that's going to make it 3-1 now in favor. 3-1 in favor of the sophomore from Pleasantville over Griffin Sabalka from East Buchanan. Minute 40 left to go in the second period as Arzani is in the blood corner, so we'll stay with Sabalka as he's in on a double leg, and a whip down by Chaz Clark. He's going to pick up a 2-point takedown, and he takes a 5-1 lead with a minute 20 left to go in the second period. That was a nice double leg shot by Sabalka, but he wasn't able to finish.
Well, that's a physical sophomore, Jamie, from Pleasantville.
Absolutely. Minute 10 left to go as McDowell and Arzani back to action now. 48 seconds left to go over there on mat number 4. Back on mat number 3, a minute left to go second period. And we're going to have a stalemate as Sabalka will come back set. Minute 3 left. He'll go back down underneath of Chaz Clark.
Well, 35 seconds left to go in this match out in front of us. McDowell still clinging to that 8-3 lead. He's got a chicken wing now, and he's going to try to tilt Arzani. And Arzani does a nice job keeping his chest down. McDowell with the chicken wing on the right side, inside wrist now on the left. And Arzani trying to get punches right arm through, back down to the mat, get the wing out. McDowell doing a nice job pressuring forward, keeping everything going forward, 9 seconds away. That's a solid match there. A solid start by McDowell, and then I don't say he coasted Zach and Jamie, but he did what he had to do to get the 8-3 decision.
And he did a nice job in that match right there. Once again, taking a few shots, putting his opponent to the back with Arzani. Once again, like to see him keep the tempo, keep the pace throughout that entire match.
Back over on mat number 3, it was a 1-point escape by Sabalka, and Chaz Clark quickly dives in back in on a double leg. Going to make it 7-2. Now the lead for Chaz Clark. So Sabalka is going to have to find an answer here on his feet, as Clark, very physical up on his feet, has been the difference here. McDowell will take on Bryce Olson from Wilton in that quarterfinal round as he was an 11-3 winner over Joey Wolf from Woodbine. Third period now with Sabalka and Clark over on mat 3 as it's going to be Sabalka's choice, and he's going to choose neutral to start the third. So, like we just said, he's going to have to find an answer on his feet, as Olson has been very good so far on his feet.
A long double shot once again now by Sabalka. He's been in on that shot, Jamie, a couple of times, as you said, but he just hasn't quite been able to finish it. But credit the physicality of Chaz Clark, the sophomore, is going to snap the head of Sabalka and hit him with a go-behind for a 9-2 lead with 1:20 left. I'll tell you what, you very seldom see sophomores put together like that. Chaz Clark is 37-2, so very, very physical and very, very explosive.
Those hips, I mean, his hips are just really, really heavy. You know, Sabalka's been getting in on shots, and it's just stuck. He just sticks there, and he hips down, and then he just goes behind right there. So, you know, he's just very, very physical like you talked about.
Well, 54 seconds left to go, and an escape by Sabalka. It's 9-4 right now. 47 seconds and counting. Neutral position we go. We'll see if Sabalka can hit something feet to back. A snap down by Clark, and Sabalka has to regain his balance. So Sabalka tries to hit Clark with a headlock. He slips off, and it's going to be an 11-3 lead for Chaz Clark. And it looks like with 20 seconds left to go, that's how this thing is going to end as that clock winds down. Double inside wrist by Clark, and he's going to ride this out as the towel board comes out to the mat. Very, very physical. I'm very, very impressed with Chaz Clark. And, you know, Griffin Sabalka was in on some great shots and just couldn't. The strength of Clark fought Sabalka off.
He really did. And so with that, that's going to do it. 11-3 the final. Sabalka will get bumped to the backside. Sabalka will get bumped to the backside. He'll take on Lane Ring from Exira EHK. And down here in front of us now on mat number 6, it's going to be Eric Himes from Maquoketa Valley. He'll be taking on Riley Richardson from South Central Calhoun.
Tough match here for Himes as Richardson is 40. He's the top ranked. I think he's 45-0. 51-0, excuse me. 51-0. I'll tell you what, he's top ranked, and I'll tell you what, he is a physical specimen also. As they will circle back to the middle of the mat. It's a 2-1 lead for Richardson over Himes.
It was pretty funny, Roger, when, you know, the wrestlers go to the front table to get their bands cut off. He just ripped his off. So, you know, he's pretty strong. He just ripped off his band and went out to the center of the mat.
He probably had nails for breakfast to get his irons. .102 and counting. Himes with an escape, and Richardson just basically pushed him free. Richardson does not wrestle like a normal 220-pounder. He's been shooting some low-level shots and just getting his hips underneath of Himes. Himes will have to do something to try to keep Richardson at bay. There's that single again by Richardson. He dumps Himes to his backside, traps an arm, tries to throw a half Nelson in, and Himes quickly rolls back to his stomach. Hard cross face from right to left by Richardson. Richardson's going to cut him loose again. 1-point escape, 6-3 right now, 27 seconds left to go. Right back in on that single is Richardson. He's going to climb the body of Himes. No back points there as Himes has to roll right back to his stomach. 8-3 is our score with 14 seconds left to go in the first period. Now a cradle by Richardson, and he's going to roll Himes across his back.
Holy cow.
I'll tell you what, I can quickly see how Richardson is 51-0. He is just very smooth, very slick, very physical, though.
Ranked number 1.
And ranked number 1, you betcha. Then behind his choice, he's going to defer. And let's see where Richardson decides to go. So it's 11-3 after 1. It's been takedowns and near falls by Ryland Richardson. he will choose down to start the second period. So we'll see what Eric Himes has in store here, see if he can turn the senior over. Stand up by Richardson. Boy, did a great job getting his hips out there. Almost hit Himes with a standing switch. Himes had to recover there, get his balance. Richardson will split the hands of Himes. Himes will drop in on a single and pick up the leg. Now Himes will cut across. Himes will cut across to a double. And I'll tell you what, how'd he do that, Zach?
I have no idea. It was just all hips, and he's just a big, big guy.
That's a two-point reversal. You know, Himes dropped in a single, switched off to double, and he's taking Richardson back down, and Richardson hit the mat and bounced and ended up on top of Himes, and he slaps the cradle back in on Eric Himes. He's going to pick up a three-point near fall. And I'll tell you what, he just goes from one pinning combination to the other, one move to the other. Very diversified attack there, diversified attack by Ryland Richardson, and a guy like that would be very hard to wrestle, you guys.
Absolutely. Over on mat number 1, Brian Sadler from Jessup is trailing Cole Jensen from Maple Valley Anthony 2-0 with a minute left to go in the first period.
So, guys, when Maple Valley used to be in 2A, they had a string of outstanding heavyweights. Their coaching staff over there, they got great kids and they developed them, so it's not unusual. 18-5, 32 seconds left. Richardson and Himes going at it. It's Ryland Richardson, very, very smooth, but very, very quick and powerful. Drops in on a single again. This time Himes is ready for it. Sags on Richardson. Richardson will back out. Back to neutral. We go with 14 seconds.
We got a second here. You know, you talk about former wrestlers and whatever from other schools. Looking over on mat 1, one of the coaches in the corner for East Union is former West Delaware wrestler Chris Harbaugh. Has graduated in 2007 with Zach and has three guys, I believe it was, in the tournament this year. And over there he's got a heavyweight, Lane Ripberger, wrestling right now. So good to see Coach Harbaugh in the corner over there.
You betcha. That's always good to see. Hey, that was a 20-5 technical fall by Ryland Richardson over Eric Himes. So Himes will get tossed to the backside, and he will have
Hunter Faubert.
He will have another tough match there.
Hunter Faubert from Tri-County Montezuma, who's a junior at 28-14.
So an opportunity for Himes. We'll see him in about an hour on the backside. Well, we got back-to-back area wrestlers there, guys. We got undefeated Kyler Schott for the Lynx. And he'll be taking on, he is undefeated.
Schott is taking on Bo Kellenberger from West Lyon Inwood. Over on mat number 7 real quick. It's a 3-1 win or lead. 3-1 lead for Colt Jensen of Maple Valley Anthony over Brian Sadler from Jessup right now. Minute 40 left to go in period number 2.
Well, we'll see if Kyler Schott can keep his undefeated string going. Kellenberger is ranked 7th. He's 37-10. And Schott is ranked 4th. He's 43-0. So got a contact or tape or something. Kellenberger goes over to the score table, pops something in the wastebasket. Back to action we go. Over on the far side, Sadler gets thrown to his back by Cole Jensen, who's going to pick up 2 for the takedown and 3 near fall. So it's 8-1 now. So Brian Sadler finding himself in a little bit of a hole to try and dig out of. Kyler Schott from the Northland Lynx trying to join teammate Brock Henderson on the front side of this bracket. And get in here, get out, and then you won't have to wrestle them all. Boy, very nice underhook by Schott in deep. Going to cut across to a double off the edge of the mat. Boy, oh boy, that was just a great series of moves by Kyler Schott as he came to an underhook on the left side of Kellenberger, dropped it on a single, cut across to a double, but he ran out of real estate. And I'll tell you what, you got these guys that are that big out on the mat, it's very easy to run out of real estate in a hurry. Escape by Sadler. It's 7-2 right now in favor of Jensen from Maple Valley Anthony. He's 45-0 and ranked number 6. Sadler's ranked number 7 from Jessup. So, Jamie, you talked about that on Tuesday night on the previous show about these ranked wrestlers knocking each other out the first round.
Absolutely. As Sadler's going to have to get going here. He's down 7-2. with 10 seconds left to go in the second. Now 9-2 is another takedown by Jensen, and a 1-point escape for Sadler, so it's 9-3.
24 seconds left to go with Kellenberger and Schott. And this match has slowed down to a snail's pace. Schott came out very, very quickly. Now the double leg by Schott. Tap and go. He's got a bear hug. He's got Kellenberger in a bear hug. And off the edge of the mat they go again. So Schott's been in great position. He's got 3 very, very quick steps. And he had Kellenberger shot a double and climbed his body and had Kellenberger in a bear hug, but he couldn't pull him back on the mat. And that's going to do it for the first period. 0-0. It's going to be Schott's choice. He's got the red leg bands on. Again, the Lynx sported their maroon singlets with a white waistband with a white belt on. That's a bright white Northland across their chest, Lynx down the back. And it's 0-0 now going into 2. Knee slide by Schott, trying to get to his feet. Now tripod stand up. Kellenberger's going to stand up with him. Kellenberger tries to drop it on a single. I'll tell you what, trying to lift Kyler Schott is a workout in itself. 1:43 left to go. Schott takes the early lead in this 285-pound first-round match. So it's been a pretty good round so far for our 1A guys. And hopefully Schott and Sadler can continue it here. Kellenberger gives Schott a push off the edge of the mat. 1:26 to go. Schott very slow coming back to the middle of the mat. 1:23 and counting. Second period. Sadler and Jensen in the third period. It's 9-4 in favor of Jensen over Sadler. Off the edge of the mat they go. So they're side to side. Schott and Kellenberger on mat 5. Jensen and Sadler on mat 7. So pretty easy to watch. We've been pretty fortunate today that we haven't had one on mat 7 and one on mat 8. Where we have to split ourselves up. And very, very good scheduling so far. 50 seconds and counting. Again, this match is slowed down to a snail's pace. Pushing, shoving. Kellenberger now trying to crowd Schott. Schott gets called for stalling. Coach.
Had a request to give an update on Tanner Sloan from Alburnett. And Tanner Sloan was a 16-0 tech fall winner over Bryce Werderman from Lisbon in the first round.
We're under Coach Bridgewater going over to the score table to ask about that stalling call as a referee called Schott for stalling. Tell me what, if Schott would just get after it here, guys. He's got the size and the quickness on Kellenberger.
As Sadler with a minute left to go, trailing 9-4 in the third period. So he's really got to get going here if he wants to come back from this 9-4 deficit against Cole Jensen from Maple Valley.
18 seconds left to go. Kellenberger pressuring Schott. Double underhook now by Kellenberger. And once again, he lifts the double underhook up and takes Schott off the edge of the mat. 12 seconds left to go. 1-0. Schott has been warned for stalling, so he's got to get going here. He's got to get going with 5 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Second period over. Kellenberger's choice. He's going to have to choose down. And I'll tell you what, Kyler Schott's got some work to do here. He's leading 1-0. He's been warned for stalling. So he needs to break Kellenberger down. Knee slide by Kellenberger to a stand-up, and we're going back to our feet.
We're on mat number 7. It's going to be stalling against Cole Jensen from Maple Valley. It's going to 9-4 in favor of Jensen over Brian Sadler from Jessup with 9 seconds left to go in the match, and Sadler's going to head to the blood corner, get cleaned up here, and go back out for the final 9 seconds of this match.
Well, we've got a minute 40 left to go here. It's 1-1, so they're shot in on a double. He didn't set that up. He just reached down, tried to surprise Kellenberger, and Kellenberger was ready for it. Shot was in and quickly out, back to the feet, pummel position, a lot of collar ties, a lot of head snaps here. Duck under by Kellenberger, trying to cut the corner on Schott. Schott's going to square off and face Kellenberger with 1:16 left to go. 1:13 and counting. Again, first round match is here. You win this first round, we won't see it till 9 a.m. tomorrow. You lose this first round, it'll be about an hour. It'll be about an hour before we see him again. So we'll see if Schott can win this thing.
9 seconds left to go over there with Sadler and Jensen. It looks like Sadler's going to lose that match. 9-4 the final score, so Sadler will get bumped to the backside as he will take on Gabe Hartman from Iowa Valley Marengo on the first round constellation, as you mentioned, in about an hour.
Well, back to action we go. 33 seconds here, and I'll tell you what, this thing's probably going to go to overtime unless something can happen in a hurry. Could be a warning. You know, Kellenberger's been after Schott. Schott very slow to come back to the center of the ring. In 28 seconds, Schott now with an underhook on the left side of Kellenberger. Kellenberger again pressuring Schott, working Schott to the outside. Schott's got an underhook, but see if he can lift it and attack that left side of Kellenberger's body. Kellenberger now pushing Schott. Schott with a, Zach, that's a great job there by Schott. He had that underhook and lifted it, and the left side of Kellenberger was exposed, but he didn't come back and attack it. We're going to go to overtime, it looks like, with 10 seconds left to go. And we'll see how this thing plays out in overtime.
You know, right now, you talked about it. It looks like they're wrestling in quicksand right now. It's a really, really slow pace going on right now. So, like to see some offense here, especially with Schott. You talked about much bigger, much more physical guy. Like to see him use his length here and get a takedown.
Yeah, you know, you're clinging to this 1-1 match here. You're in overtime, and you know, Kellenberger's been showing some quick footwork here, but Schott, when he decides to shoot, he's got 3 very, very good steps, and boy, just set up and go back to that underhook you had, and lift that underhook, drive it, hit that throw by, cut a corner. Kellenberger now with an underhook on the left side of Schott, driving Schott off. Yeah, both wrestlers slow. Both wrestlers slow to come back to the middle of the match.
And this is another one of those top 10 matchups we talked about. You know, Schott ranked, what is he, fourth, and Kellenberger ranked number 10. So, you know, 2 good kids going at it, but again, you'd like to see a little more action. You know, some urgency. Like, hey, if I get past this match, I've already wrestled a tough match in this tournament to get myself ready for the rest of the week.
Well, 7 seconds left to go. We're going to go to the fifth period. And we'll see who gets the coin flip here. 30 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Kellenberger's choice. He's going to go down. That's going to be up to Kyler Schott to ride Kellenberger out. Both of these guys breathing very, very hard here. We'll see how this plays out as Schott goes to a deep waist, far ankle. Knee slide by Kellenberger. Kellenberger trying to get to his feet. Kellenberger now to his feet. Schott tries to lift and return. Kellenberger pops his hip, flips the hands of Schott, takes a 2-1 lead right here. Now Kellenberger with a body lock on Schott, tries to step in a back trip Schott. Schott finds the edge of the mat. That was a double underhook, stepped into a bear hug. Kellenberger tried to back trip Schott. And if he had more real estate, that might have been the match right there. Although we do have one more 30-second period coming up. And we'll go to the third period, the sixth period. And Schott readjusting that pad on his right knee. Kellenberger will ride the left side. Kellenberger up on top. He'll ride the left side. We'll see if Schott can get back to his feet. There's Schott trying to hit a switch on Kellenberger, and Kellenberger has to let him go 2-2.
Well, now you got to be careful. You'd like to see a takedown by Schott here because it's going to be Kellenberger's choice in that final period as he scored the first point. So if you're Kyler Schott, you've got to get going here or else you're going to have to ride him out for a win.
Well, exactly right. 14 seconds.
With a stalling call against you.
Yes, indeed. 14 seconds left to go. Kellenberger in on a single, trying to drop in and finish this thing. Now double underhook by Kellenberger. He's going to try to launch Schott. Schott again playing heavy with the legs. And we're going to period number 7.
Right now at 120.
You're wrong.
So Shot scored the first point. Must have scored the first point.
Huh.
So Kellenberger, Shot's going to score one, and that's going to do it. Shot will win 3-2.
Ultimate tiebreaker.
Ultimate tiebreaker. Tell you what, down here, guys, it doesn't matter how you win, just so you win.
It doesn't have to look pretty, that's for sure. Nice job by Kyler Schott getting in there and getting that win. That's a huge win to start this tournament over a ranked opponent. So Kyler Schott will move into the quarterfinals. He'll take on Coy Mayer from Riverside, Oakland, who's a junior at 48-10. So it'll be a tough match for him there. Take a look at what we've had so far before we take another break and wait for Kyle Decker, Braden Nunemaker, and Griffin Sabalka and Eric Himes. So weight class 113, Brock Henderson from Northland, a 12-1 major decision over Tatum Blumel of Riverside, Oakland. Also at 113, Cody Cleve of Starmont, a 12-0 major decision over Remington Meeker of Logan Magnolia. Henderson will wrestle Josh Tibbetts of Martinsdale St. Mary's in the quarterfinals. Cleve will take on Ben Emmerich from Tipton in the quarters. Weight class 132, Kyle Decker from East Buchanan will be coming up here against Bo Geisey from Logan Magnolia in the consolation, as he lost 3-2 to top-ranked Cole Needham of West Marshall State Center in the first round. Weight class 145, Braden Nunemaker from East Buchanan lost by fall to Dylan Shuck of Sibley-Ochiden in the first round. He'll come back and take on Griffin McBride of Pleasantville in the consolation quarterfinals. Also, Zach McLeod did lose that first-round match 13-2. We'll keep an eye on him. He'll wrestle Dylan Mueller of Central Spring. Tanner Sloan from Alburnett at 171, 16-0 at Tech Ball. He'll wrestle again tomorrow against Noah Huber of Hudson in the quarterfinals. At 182, Alec McDowell of Maquoketa Valley, an 8-3 win over Dante Arzani of Interstate 35. He will wrestle Bryce Oveson from Wilton in the next round. Weight class 195, Griffin Sabalka of East Buchanan lost 11-3 to Chaz Clark of Pleasantville. He'll come back here in this consolation round and take on Lane Ring from Exira EHK. Weight class 220, Eric Hines from Maquoketa Valley lost 20-5 tech fall against top-ranked Rylan Richardson of South Central Calhoun. He'll wrestle Hunter Faubert from Tri-County Montezuma in this consolation first round. And at heavyweight, Brian Sadler from Jessup lost 9-4 to Cole Jensen from Maple Valley Anthenoto. He will come back on the backside and wrestle Gabe Hartman from Iowa Valley Marengo. And Kyler Schott, 3-2 tiebreaker winner, ultimate tiebreaker over Bo Kellenberger. He will wrestle tomorrow against Coy Mayer from Riverside, Oakland. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back with Kyle Decker and Bo Geisey from Logan Magnolia. Right after this, you're listening to the Class 1A 2016 State Wrestling Tournament on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Dyersville offers high-quality eye and whole-body nutritional supplements that will help maintain a lifetime of healthy vision. Visit the Woodland Eye Clinic at their website at woodlandeyeclinic.com or find them on Facebook.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
For all of your auto, home, health, and life insurance needs, it's American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best of luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello has been serving the surrounding area for over 18 years. Before you make your commitment, look at Kelleher's. A diamond of perfection deserves a jeweler of equal distinction. Choose Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello for your jeweler today.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Pete's Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts. Pete's Small Engine Repair. Congratulations from Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Skogman Realty would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish you the best in tournament action. For your real estate needs, contact Christine Baldwin, your local Skogman Realty agent in Manchester, at 920-9194.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
The staff at Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bowen Camp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Edgewood Feed Mill wishes all the area athletes good luck in tournament play. Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and modern technology produce healthier food for healthier living. Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Best of luck to all area athletes from your friends at Pets Allowed in Independence, your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist for 17-plus years. Contact Pets Allowed at 334-7387, 334-PETS, Independence.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Back into the state wrestling tournament, Wells Fargo Arena. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, and Zach McCool back along with you. As we're up at weight class 132, consolation first round, it's Kyle Decker from East Buchanan taking on Bo Geis from Logan Magnolia. The consolation first round at 132, we'll have Braden Nunemaker up in just a little bit. And here's Geis with a 2-point takedown on Decker as he goes up 2-0 here to start this match.
Well, guys, this is about mental toughness right here. You know, you come in, you wrestle a whale of a match the first round. You don't feel good about losing 3-2, and now you got to get yourself pumped back up to wrestle this, because you lose, you're done that.
That's exactly right. You've got to come back and see what you can do on the mat here after, you know, that really, really, really tough match. So he's got to get going, get focused, just to continue to keep his state tournament going.
Well, that's right. Geis in on a single leg, cut across to a double, and drove across the double to sit Decker on his left hip, then covered him up, and that took about 15 seconds. And Geis up on top looking for a cradle as they go off the edge of the mat. Geis comes in. He's a sophomore. He's 38-9. I'm not sure. Logan Magnolia wrestled yesterday in the dual team tournament. I'm not sure how he did yesterday, but that's his current record without yesterday's matches. 58 seconds and counting. Decker now trying to work some hand control and get back to his feet. Geis doing a great job controlling the hips. I'll tell you what, when you wrestle those cradlers, Jamie and Zach, nothing's more frustrating to wrestle a guy that can cradle you from any position.
Well, you always got to stay in a good position, you know, with your head up at all times, because they can cradle you from each time. If you ever get that head down, you better be looking for it.
Well, there's great hand control by Decker. As he splits the hands, the Geis gets to his feet. He's going to turn and face Geis for a one-point escape. And close the gap here, 2-1. And we are back to neutral position. Geis in a staggered stance, leading with his right leg. Decker also in a staggered stance, leading with his right leg. Decker now trying to work a collar tie. Elbow pass to a single by Geis, down blocked by Decker, and they're going off the edge of the mat. So back to action we go. 6 seconds for a takedown by Decker would be huge right here with short time. Underhook by Decker on the left side, right side of Geis. He's going to lift and attack as low single. He's going to run out of time.
The good thing, Roger, that Decker does a nice job of doing is to always in good position on his feet. It's very hard to take him down. You know, you talk about Quirk Flex from the University of Iowa. You know, he's very good on his feet. I see Decker never getting out of position on his feet. Very tough to take him down.
Well, you're right. And good balance there, good agility, and a lot of strength. There's a stand-up by Decker, knee slide. He's going to turn and face Geis. Geis will drop in on a single. Decker's going to have to be careful here as Geis climbs his body, tries to take him to his back. Decker will have to bail out and cover up. They don't want to give up a cheap 2-point tilt here or back exposure, trying to score that 2-point reversal. Geis up on top now, right in an inside wrist on the right, tight waist on the left. Decker now with a short set. Tight waist and a chop by Geis, controls the right side of Kyle Decker. Decker trying to work some hand control, trying to get his hips out from underneath Geis, but Geis doing a tremendous job controlling those hips. Now, short stand-up, outside stand-up by Decker. He's trying to get to his feet. He does get to his feet, and he's going to split the hands of Geis and turn and face him for a 2-2 tie now with 1:02 left. Tap and go by Geis. He's back in on that single. I'll tell you what, he picks up no points there as Decker tries to hit him with a switch on the defensive side of it, but now Geis will grab the hips of Decker, cast himself around, and it's going to be a 2-point takedown by Bo Geis. He's up 4-2 with 42 seconds left and working on a chicken wing now on the right side of Kyle Decker.
Over on mat number 3, we're going to have Braden Nunemaker from East Buchanan take on Griffin McBride from Pleasantville in that consolation first round, as Nunemaker, a sophomore, 32-11, McBride, a junior at 28-6.
Well, Decker trying to get to his feet with 26 seconds left to go. And off the edge of the mat, back to the center on the restart. A stand-up attempt by Decker. Geis drops in on a single, and he's going to front trip Decker this time and go to a front cradle. and Decker has to bail out, go back to his stomach, and Geis pounces on top of him. Now Decker trying to hit him with a long switch, doesn't clear his leg, and that makes it easy for Geis to drive into him, cover him back up. Tight waist now by Geis, half Nelson. Granby rolled by Decker. No back points there as Decker rolls through. It's going to be Geis' choice to choose down. So the Buccaneers are in a little bit of a hurt here, Jamie, although we'll see if Nunemaker can work himself out of this situation. Geis will be choose down to start the third period, and he's going to split the hands of Kyle Decker, score 1. It's 5-2 now with 1:48 left.
Again, a 2-point takedown over there for Griffin McBride over Braden Nunemaker. 1:20 left to go first period in the consolation first round at 145 pounds. Here's McBride with a chicken wing on the left side of Nunemaker. Tried running it, but a nice job by Nunemaker building his base. He comes up to his feet, lift and return by McBride. He's going to drop Nunemaker back to the mat. He's going to throw in that cross body ride. Might see a spladle here, a banana split. Banana split by McBride. No near fall, and Nunemaker with an opportunity to come around the backside, possibly pick up a 2-point reversal as McBride grabs onto the arm, and now he's going to come back out on top with that cross body ride. It'll stay 2-0. 45 seconds left to go first period with Griffin McBride leading Braden Nunemaker.
Kyle Decker on the prowl here right now. A stalling call against Geis, and Decker doing a good job with those underhooks, but he can't quite get the edge. He can't get an angle to attack the low level of Bo Geis from Logan Magnolia, 104 and counting. Kyle Decker on the attack here, trying to hit elbow pass to a single, and once again, Geis backs out. Underhook down, overhook by Decker. Off the edge of the mat goes Geis, and we will get a restart with 49 seconds left.
Nunemaker up to his feet. It's 2-1. 20 seconds left to go first period.
And 40 seconds over here. There's a nice shot by Decker. He's in deep. Let's see if he can take Geis down. Geis with the down block. He steps ahead of Decker. Decker now switches to a single. Hard whizzer by Geis. And that Geis is going to crowd Decker. And he's going to sit Decker on his backside. He's going to score a 2-point takedown, guys. So it's 7-2 right now.
There's Nunemaker with a throw at the end of the period, and he's going to pick up a 2-point takedown. I'm not sure if they gave him any near fall as time ran out, but Nunemaker takes a 3-2 lead.
15 seconds left here. Both Geis up on top, 7-2. Decker trying to get to his feet. Geis with a tight waist, now a chicken wing. Now he drops in on a single as Decker gets to his feet. 3 seconds left to go, and that's going to do it. An escape, a late escape by Kyle Decker. And it's going to be a 7-3 loss there, guys. That's a tough one. That's going to be a tough one to take for Kyle Decker.
Yeah, it certainly is, and that's a tough loss. You had yourself a 1-point match with the top-ranked wrestler in the state, and then you come back on the backside. And again, that's what we talked about. How are you gonna rebound after a tough loss in the first round? And unfortunately for Kyle Decker, he's going to get bumped from the tournament.
Yeah, we see that quite often, guys. It's all about coming back in that round, and it's very difficult to fight back after a very, very tough luck loss there by Kyle Decker. But that's state wrestling. We see it every year, and that's part of it. Well, 108 on mat number 3, 108 to go, and that's weight class 145. Nunemaker from East Buchanan finds himself in a hole. I think it's not much of a hole. It's 4-3 as McBride up on top, right in that half Nelson series. I'll tell you what, Nunemaker's got some happy hips there, and he can throw from any position. So we'll see if he gets himself in a position to make that throw count. Griffin McBride, the junior from Pleasantville, at 28-6. Off the edge of the mat, restart. We will get a caution against a McBride for starting with too much of a tight waist. So here we go. Here's the whistle. Stand-up attempt by Nunemaker. Deep waist, far ankle by McBride. Puts a cross body right in on the left side of Nunemaker. Nunemaker in a tripod stand-up. McBride trying to set up that banana split. He's got that banana split set up, and he's picking up some back points there. I think he got two. I'll tell you what, great tripod stand-up by Nunemaker, Zach. But he stood there, and I'd like to see him hit that tripod roll out of that tripod stand-up.
Yeah, you never want to get stuck with a guy that has his legs in ever on your feet or anywhere from that, because once again, they get some good angles, and you get to your hip, your side hip, and you're more than likely going to get some back points against you.
Well, the second period is going to end with a 6-2 lead now for McBride. 6-2 lead for McBride. And McBride 6-3. McBride will choose down. And then Nunemaker, let's see what he's got in store for this junior from Pleasantville. Short stand-up, outside stand-up by McBride. Nunemaker tries to come over the top, and McBride is going to hang on. He's taking a ride. Nunemaker very short, very stocky. McBride very tall, very lean at weight class 145. So McBride came with a stand-up, and Nunemaker was along for the ride right there as McBride walked him off the edge of the mat. 147 and counting. Brandon Nunemaker will have to find something that will work. Something that will work right here to get back in the match.
I think at this point, he's doing a nice job of getting to his feet and running, getting his hips away. I'd cut him and see if he can go feet to back again like he did at the end of that first period where he launched him here. Being down 6-3, it doesn't look like he's able to get any finish combinations going right now.
Well, 1 point escape by McBride makes it 7-3. Makes it 7-3 with a minute and a half left. And we'll see if he can find something feet to back here to get himself back in this match. A 5-point move here. A 5-point move, Zach, would get him the lead, 8-7, with a minute 20 left. And you got these Buchanan coaches coaching tough in their corner. The Pleasantville coaches, you see the level of intensity here because you want these guys to stay in the tournament. You don't want to come down for one day, wrestle 2 matches, and have to go home. 107 and counting. There's that throw right there. Oh, off the edge of the mat. Nunemaker had a headlock locked up, and he hit it off the edge of the mat. Couldn't keep his feet in. Say what? That's what the doctor ordered right there. But he ran out of room. 105 and counting. Under a minute now. 7-3 is your score. Hard collar tie. Hard collar tie by Nunemaker. He's trying to develop. You got to create some pressure here, Zach. You got to push-pull. You got to do something. And off the edge of the mat to go one more time.
He's got to go one direction and back the other, throw it one way and then come back and hit him the other way. Or, a half shot, let him pressure in, and then all of a sudden launch him. So see if we can get that done here in the next 38 seconds.
Well, there's a fireman's carry again. That's a good 5-point move. Nunemaker tries to go low level on McBride. McBride backs off the edge of the mat one more time. And again, the very short levers of Nunemaker and that length of McBride is keeping Nunemaker away right now. Again, create an angle, get an edge, try to build some pressure here, try to develop some pressure. And Nunemaker's doing that now. He's push-pulling a high crotch by Nunemaker. Again, McBride glides around the backside, faces him. 20 seconds left.
Over on mat number 2, it's Zach McLeod from Ogden, trailing 6-2 against Dylan Mueller from Central Springs.
15 seconds left to go. McBride gets dinged for stalling. Nunemaker will pick up a point. Now a 5-point move here is going to win the match. 4-point move will win the match for you. High crotch by Nunemaker, cuts the corner on McBride. McBride fleeing the mat right there. That should have been another point. 1 second left to go. And Braden Nunemaker, he's going to go 0-2, guys. That is first trip to the state meet. But I'll tell you what, 2 tough matches he wrestled, 2 tough kids he wrestled.
Yeah, he certainly did. And, it's, again, tough way to go out. Like you said, the Buccaneers with 2 wrestlers down here, and just each of them going to wrestle 2 matches, and that's it for them. So, they'll have to come back, and they'll have to, both of them, Nunemaker, They have 3 wrestlers in here, but Nunemaker and Decker, both going to come back next year and have a chance to do it again.
And there's nothing like having that state experience down here, Zach.
Final score, 8-3 or 8-3. McLeod is going to lose that match. So Zach McLeod from Ogden, the junior, will get bumped from the tournament. So not a good round so far here, as Decker, Nunemaker, and now Zach McLeod all have been eliminated from the tournament. So going to have to change this around, as our next wrestler will be at 195 pounds, and that'll be Griffin Sabolka from East Buchanan. And then we'll have Eric Himes from Maquoketa Valley, and we'll keep an eye on Brian Sadler from Jessup while Himes is wrestling. So we're going to take a short break. We'll come back with Griffin Sabolka at 195 pounds. So you're listening to the Class 1A 2016 State Wrestling Tournament on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Simon's Grain and Feed wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament play. For all your feed and grain needs, see the experts at Simon's Grain and Feed, locally owned and operated in Manchester.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Elm Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
Fidelity Bank and Trust has kept pace with technology with mobile banking. Online banking customers don't let their banking slow them down. They're on the go and stay on the go. Check your balance, view checks and deposits, pay bills, and have account info right in the palm of your hand. Visit them at bankfidelity.com to learn more. Fidelity Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
If you need new flooring, furniture, bedding, and home decor, trust the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Ideal Decorating in Dyersville. Ideal Decorating would like to wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck in tournament action.
Cash in on preseason discounts on continuous flow GSI dryers and GSI grain bins. Call New Vienna Ag Automation at 563-921-2896 and talk to Arnie, Al, or Dave. Best of luck to all the area athletes from New Vienna Ag Automation in New Vienna.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts. Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Rife Funeral Home is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success in tournament play. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in the classroom and in the gym. Rife Funeral Home with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Epworth, and Cascade.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FloorBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Good luck to all the area athletes from Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence. With over 42 years in the furniture business, you can shop quality brand names by Lazy Boy, Broyhill, Chromecraft, Peters Revington, plus many, many more. Shop Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence, with free delivery, where they will never be undersold on like quality furniture.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
For new construction, plumbing, and repairs, rely on John, owner of Hins Plumbing in Anamosa. Hins Plumbing is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For your next plumbing questions or work, Hins Plumbing in Anamosa, everybody's favorite plumber. Good luck to all area teams in tournament action.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Are you building a new home or remodeling? Your search is over. Contact Scott Jones, owner of Mod Squad Construction in Edgewood. No job is too small or too large. Mod Squad Construction, proud to sponsor all area athletes and coaching staff, and wishes them good luck.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Willenborg Lawn Ornaments has the largest selection around, including beautiful wildlife and military statues. Willenborg Lawn Ornaments are proud of all area athletes and wish them continued success in tournament action. Willenborg Lawn Ornaments in New Vienna.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Honey Creek Storage has 2 locations for your storage needs, with units now available in several different sizes. Honey Creek Storage wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Honey Creek Storage in Manchester, or check them out at www.honeycreekstorage.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. The City of Manchester appreciates all of the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Good luck from all of the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt, all of Manchester.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck in tournament action. For all your fertilizer, seed, chemical, and agronomy needs, call Gary or Mike at CPS in Dyersville and Worthington, CPS Team Dyersville, and CPS Team Worthington.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Mosher Family Pharmacy is your specialist pharmacy in Elkader. They also carry special gift items and cards. Mosher Family Pharmacy wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. Mosher Family Pharmacy in Elkader.
Back in to the Wells Fargo Arena, downtown Des Moines, along with Roger Reed and West Delaware State champion Zach McCool. Jamie Vaskey back along with you. As we're up to weight class 195, consolation first round, we've got Griffin Sabolka from East Buchanan. He is taking on Lane Ring from Exira, Elkhorn Kimballton. here in this consolation round, and we're just underway. First period, and got to be careful. There's a nice shot by Sabalka, but Ring really pressured him and just about caught him off balance.
Yeah, almost was overextended there, Jamie, and almost ended on his back. Ended up on his back. That would have been a tough way to start this match. Ring is a senior. He's 47-12. A lot of matches there, a lot of victories. There's a nice outside single by Sabalka. He doesn't cut across to a double. Ring almost has the takedown on the edge of the mat, but off the edge goes Sabalka, so back to the center we go. 127 and counting, first period. Again, you win, you stay. You get another night here in Des Moines. You lose, you got to board the bus, and back home you go. 118 and counting on the clock. Sabalka with a nice throw-by attempt. Ring's going to square him off. Sabalka drops right back in on that low single. And once again, the length of Lane Ring keeps Sabalka from penetrating any farther as he snaps the head down and hip bumps him. And back to the feet we go. 53 seconds and counting. This thing was started out very, very quickly. And now both these guys are standing in the middle of the mat with the double collar tie on. And now Ring snaps Sabalka down. There's Sabalka. There's Ring slapping Sabalka to his back, catches him. Could be a fall here by Lane Ring. He's got a reverse half Nelson on Sabalka. Sabalka hit that high crotch, left his elbow up, and that let Ring. There's the fall, guys. 132. That was a great shot by Griffin Sabalka, but Zach, you talked about how important it is to keep your elbows in good position. Great shot by Sabalka. He left his elbow up, and Ring just pancaked him to his back.
Yeah, he launched him too. You know, once again, you leave that hand up or arm up or elbow up, and that's what these big guys are looking to do. They're all upper body guys, and they're looking for hooks to be able to throw. The crazy thing that I continue to look at as we get to, 195 pounds to 220 to 285, if I was a football coach right now, I'd be out here looking at these guys. So, because they're very athletic, they're very agile, and they're very strong, and that's what those guys are looking for is wrestlers that are like that. So, one of the tough opponents that he just didn't get by right there.
Well, you're right, and his season, his career at East Buchanan will be over. He had a great career for the Buccaneers, and you know what? You want to come down here and at least win a match, didn't get the job done. I'll tell you what's created some great memories in that singlet. That Buccaneer singlet. Over on mat number 2, Jamie, I think we've got Eric Himes from the Maquoketa Valley Wildcats taking on Hunter Faubert from Tri-County. Faubert is 28-14. Again, Himes is 40-12 right now.
And over on mat number 7, once again, we're going to see Brian Sadler from Jessup taking on Gabe Hartman from Iowa Valley Marengo.
All right, so we've got them split, mat 2 and mat 7. So we'll kind of spy Himes and keep updates on Sadler. 32 seconds left to go. Faubert had Himes in a headlock and wiggled his head out of it. And now Himes with a double underhook on a much shorter, stockier Faubert from Tri-County. 16 seconds and counting in this first period. Himes tries to snap down Faubert. Faubert has to square him off. And we will go to the second period with no score up on the board. And we'll see whose choice it's going to be as the referee's going to flip the disc. Himes has the red leg band on. And it's going to be Faubert's choice. He's going to defer over to Himes. Himes will go down. 2 minutes up on the clock. And we'll see what Faubert can do here. We'll see what Himes can do. Himes tries an outside stand-up. Hard tight waist by Faubert. Sit out turning now by Himes. That's going to be a 1-point escape. So Himes will dent the scoreboard first. It's a very, very nice chain wrestling, very nice series of moves. Sit out turn into a stand-up. And he's going to split the hands and scored 1. Now he's got to find something that's going to work for a takedown. Collar tie by Faubert. Faubert's trying to set up and just kind of see him. You know, he's trying to grab that right elbow of Himes and wrap himself around the left side of Eric Himes' head and trying to set up that headlock. Now Himes is going to try to hit Faubert with the headlock. He flips off, and Faubert goes behind him and picks up a 2-point takedown. I'm not sure if that was a takedown that Coach Andrews wanted Eric Himes to try, but regardless, it's a 1-point escape. Now we're tied up at 2s. 58 seconds left in the second period, and we're wrestling in neutral position.
Over on mat number 7, it's still scoreless, just underway with Sadler and Hartman.
Well, there's a double leg takedown by Himes as he bumped the elbows of Falbert, picked up a 2-point takedown. It's 4-2 now with 49 seconds left. So that was a lot better attempt at a takedown. He hit the mark, and when Falbert reached, he attacked the low level and kept his legs driving. And that's a great job by the junior from Maquoketa Valley, trying to stay in the tournament, trying to join teammate Alec McDowell wrestling again tomorrow. Himes doing a nice job up on top, hard cross face from right to left, trying to attack the left elbow of Hunter Falbert. 16 seconds left to go. We might get stalling on Falbert as he is playing the turtle underneath. Now a half Nelson by Himes inside wrist. He's driving it. Reverse half Nelson by Himes. Eric Himes in 5 seconds has Falbert on his back. Could be a fall. There's the fall. 3:59. Eric Himes will win by fall. He will join teammate Alec McDowell and be back here tomorrow in the well against an unknown opponent. We won't know who that will be until after that first round tomorrow, but Jamie and Zach, he did what he had to do, and that's keep himself in the tournament.
Certainly did, and his opponent will either be Colt Hansen from Newman Catholic or Tom Reif from Missouri Valley. So, but yeah, great job there by Eric Himes. That's a tough way to start when you've got the top-ranked wrestler in the very first round of the tournament. We saw how good Rylan Richardson really is, and nice job to battle back and get yourself into the next round. So great job there by Eric Himes coming out and getting a win there and getting himself into the next round and advancing to tomorrow. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back and recap these what we saw here in this first round, as currently Brian Sadler from Jessup is going to be leading here 1-0, 2-0. Should be 2-0 as he locked hands and a 1-point escape by Sadler, so he goes up 2-0 here. Minute 45 left to go in the second period. We'll be right back. You're listening to Class 1A State Wrestling Tournament from KMCH Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action and appreciates all the hard work and dedication it takes to compete and maintain good grades. Good luck from everyone at Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Cornerstone Family Practice, with locations in Edgewood, Guttenberg, and Garnavillo.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
For residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care. They are licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Spring Green is your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing. They wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament action.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
About 1:25. Back into the state wrestling tournament. Jamie Vasky, Roger Reed, Zach McCool along with you. As we are done with our Class 1A wrestlers, I want to announce real quick, Brian Sadler from Jessup with a fall in the first round consolation in
3:06, Jamie.
3 minutes and 6 seconds. So he will advance till tomorrow. So congratulations to Brian Sadler. We're going to recap this session quick. As we started at weight class 113, Brock Henderson from North Lynn, a 12-1 major decision over Tatum Blumel of Riverside, Oakland in the first round. Tomorrow in the quarterfinals, Henderson will take on Josh Tibbetts from Martinsdale St. Mary's. Also at 113 pounds, Cody Cleve from Starmont with a 12-0 major decision over Remington Meeker of Logan Magnolia. Will advance to the quarterfinals where he'll take on Ben Emmerich from Tipton, a sophomore at 36-6. Weight class 132, and this was kind of the start of the bad run for the East Buchanan Buccaneers as Kyle Decker lost in the first round to top-ranked Cole Needham from West Marshall State Center, 3-2 the score. He then came back on the backside and lost 7-3 against Bo Geisey from Logan Magnolia. So Kyle Decker from East Buchanan eliminated from the tournament. At weight class 145, Braden Nunemaker from East Buchanan lost by fall in the first round to Dylan Shuck from Sibley Ocheyedan. He then came over to the backside and lost 7-4 against Griffin McBride from Pleasantville. So Nunemaker, too, has been bumped from the tournament. Zach McLeod, where we asked to just do updates on him. He's from Ogden and has ties to the Manchester area. He lost in the first round 13-2 against Tanner Heberlin from Belmont Clemming. He then came back and lost 8-3 to Dylan Mueller from Central Springs. So McLeod is eliminated from the tournament. Weight class 170, we had a request to keep an eye on Tanner Sloan from Alburnett. He won 16-0 technical fall in the first round. He'll take on Noah Huber from Hudson tomorrow in the quarterfinals. In weight class 182, Alec McDowell from Maquoketa Valley, an 8-3 winner over Dante Arzani from Interstate 35 in the first round. He will wrestle tomorrow in the quarterfinals against Bryce Olson from Wilton. At weight class 195, Griffin Sabalka from East Buchanan lost in the first round 11-3, major decision to Chaz Clark from Pleasantville. He then came back and lost by fall in 1 minute 32 seconds against Lane Ring from Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. And that eliminated Griffin Sabalka from the tournament. At weight class 220, it was Eric Himes from Maquoketa Valley losing by fall in the first round, losing in the first round 20-5 technical fall as he then went to the backside and won by fall in 3 minutes and 59 seconds over Hunter Faubert. So Eric Himes will await the winner of Colton Hansen from Newman Catholic and Tom Wright from Missouri Valley tomorrow in the quarterfinals. At weight class 285, Kyler Schott from North Lynn, a 3-2 winner in the ultimate tiebreaker over Bo Kellenberger from West Lyon Inwood. He will wrestle Coy Mayer from Riverside, Oakland in the quarterfinals tomorrow. And Brian Sadler from Jessup lost 9-4 in the first round against Colt Jensen from Maple Valley Anthenoto. He came back and won by fall against Gabe Hartman from Iowa Valley Marengo. So overall, I'd say it was a good day for our area athletes, but again, lost 3 in the East Buchanan Buccaneers, and that's a tough way to start, especially you've got 3 qualifiers, and all 3 faced very good opponents in the first round, and of course the backside, and couldn't overcome those good opponents and lost those 3 matches.
Well, we always talk about how hard it is. You know, you come down here with high expectations to do some good things. You always want to win that first match. You don't win that first match, and then you got to come. You've got to wait an hour, and then you've got to sit around, and you've got to try to get yourself back fired up. You know, and sometimes that's very, very difficult to do. But that's all part of wrestling at the state tournament. Is not only Zach and Jamie, you got to be prepared physically, but a lot of times down here, it's that mental preparation that determines your overall success.
Yeah, it does, and you know, that's you got to be mentally ready, and that's one of the things coming down here is you've done all the work, you've practiced all season. Physically, you're in good shape, but it's the mental aspect of things that really plays a factor down here. Well, that's going to do it for our Class 1A wrestlers, as we will be back on the air a little before 1:30, as we'll have the Class 3A wrestlers, and all 7 in Class 3A are Western Dubuque wrestlers. So we'll have the Bobcats And right off the bat, we will have Jacob Close at 106 pounds, followed by Braden Bird at 160, Elijah Demmer at 132, Dane Ganson at 138, Max Lyon at 182, at 195, Cody McDermott, and at heavyweight, Aaron Costello. So we'll have all those guys for you in that session that starts at 1:30. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Roger Reed and Zach McCool. I'm Jamie Vaskey, and you've been listening to the 2016 State Wrestling Tournament coverage right here on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
D&M Construction does residential, commercial, and agricultural construction. So if you're planning to remodel, build